Ladies and gentlemen, let us begin at the beginning. Yes, here's me packing for here's me packing for Vegas, and of course my kitten, who's a few months old, Billy, wanted to come with me, and he packs himself into my bag, and it's very, very cute. So I know you guys wanted to see some Billy. Don't you worry. These photos will begin and end with my cat. He's a little Burmese, and he's a very, very good boy. So and here's the video of him. Oh, little fluff. So then I pack my bag, I leave, I have a beer at 8 AM in the bloody morning at the airport. And yes, I know, some of you may call me an alcoholic. And even though it's true, this was not actually alcoholic behavior because I'd been awake since 8 PM the day before. I had a very, very, very late night before, so I woke up at 8 PM, was awake all night packing my bags, got there, and had a beer in the morning. So it actually was, I didn't wake up and have a beer at 8, all right? Let's see, I fly from Australia to Vancouver, and on the plane, I watch Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Fucking fantastic movie. I also saw The Big Short, which is really, really good. Everyone should watch that movie as well. Sorry. Vegas has indoor cigarette and cigar smoking, and fuck me. Oh my god, I'm glad that's not a normal thing elsewhere. So, I fly from Australia to Vancouver. Those are the two movies I watch. And then I get off the plane in Vegas, and the first thing I see in the airport in Vegas is this. Just gambling machines straight away. I mean, this is how you know it's the Vegas airport. The heat wave, Cherith, oh my god, we'll get to the heat in a second. So the heat of Vegas, when you walk out in summer, Vegas is what people think Australian weather is. Because Australians don't actually live in the desert. We all live on the coast, like near the water, near bloody Antarctica. That's like the closest landmass to us. Whereas Vegas is in the bloody desert, and when you're walking outside in Vegas, you know those little electric heater fans? It feels like someone is just holding that in your face non-stop forever, for the rest of your life, and there's nothing you can do to get rid of it. Now, it's bad enough if you're wearing a singlet and like shorts and stuff, but if you see the poor Sonic the Hedgehog mascots and Mario mascots in their full heavy outfits, like that's, oh my god, I feel so sorry for them, man. So I'm jumping the gun a bit, but FanFest was like being an actual celebrity for like 2 days. Like, so many people came up to me, and I saw this happen with Llamatot as well. Zeems had this solar system of people around him at all times, moving a huge ball. Arthas, there was a giant line for like whoops and stuff. It was like being an actual celebrity for 2 days. Like, people would just come up to me, tell me they love the stream, tell me they love the voice acting, thank me for the laughs, ask for a photo with me and stuff. And it was just fantastic. Like, honestly, like, I really needed that. Like, being a content creator, many times you can post things and you don't necessarily get a lot of positive feedback on YouTube, or you get a lot of negative feedback, or you get nothing at all. But that doesn't change. You don't realize that so many people actually really enjoy the work and the content, and that it can actually mean a lot to a lot of people until you see them in person. A lot of people want to express their gratitude not through writing, not through anything permanent on the internet, but if they see you in person, they want to come up and just say, love what you do, it's really, really funny, just keep it up. And that, look, as a content creator, I'm already a massive narcissist and egomaniac, and I tell you what, my narcissism just grew exponentially. My ego was massive. My head was visibly larger for like all of FanFest. It was fantastic. Wish it could be like that all the time. But thank you everyone who came up to me in person and just said hello and said you enjoyed the stream and the content and stuff, asked for a photo. It was really cute. Some people who were like scared to ask for a photo, they're like, is it okay if I have a photo with you? As if I might be like, you think you can have a photo with me? You? Some fucking pleb? Get out of here! Never show your face in my stream again. Get out! get out. Like, some people thought, I don't know, look, I mean, no, I was not ever gonna react like that. Thank you so much, everyone who asked for a photo. Meant the bloody world to me that that could mean anything to someone, so appreciate that. Someone actually came up to me in person. This was so cute. This woman came up to me and she's like, excuse me, but are you Markiplier? And I was like, oh my God. I mean, I've had this in stream probably about 200 times from 200 different people, but never in person has anyone ever come up to me and actually asked me if I was the real Markiplier. Now look, I rolled with it. I was like, yes, that is true. I am actually the real Markiplier here at FanFest for Final Fantasy XIV, my favorite game. And then I was like, no, I'm not. I'm Australian. I'm Sebbywebz. And she was like, oh my God, I watch you too. And I was like, oh God, thank fuck. That would have been embarrassing. So she and her husband got a photo with me and that was really, really cute. So I stayed in the Aria Hotel. And this was thanks to SWb and SWb&x and their incredible foresight and forward planning, because it was in TwitchCon, which was literally 10 months earlier, that they basically told me and everyone else, if you book even intense hotels like this, if you book them like 9 months in advance, you can knock the price down by like 80%. Like some nights it can be 20% of its usual price. It is actually fucking insane. So it's nuts. It's big soy face moments right there. And that's a life hack and a pro tip I'm never gonna forget. It's nuts. But yeah, guys, this is the lobby of the Aria Hotel. Look at this. This is insane. Casinos, as soon as you walk in, like huge materia balls up there. Inert, thankfully. Catch, top tier seafood place. Like, this is nuts, mate. Bit of gold splooge over there. That's someone slamming a slot machine, probably because they lost. And there, more materia. Holy shit, mate. So, and this is the view from the hotel room. I mean, holy shit, guys. SWb, I don't know what to say. Absolutely nuts. I don't have any photos or videos of the actual hotel room itself. Just Google Aria hotel room and you'll see it. But this is like insane, man. And at nighttime, look at that, eh? Every night, I was like, I can't believe this is my bloody view. Unreal. And you know what's interesting is that being on holiday, stuff like FanFest and TwitchCon, they are perpetually 6 months away forever. Until suddenly they're 2 months away. Sorry, 2 weeks away. And it's like, holy shit, wait, it's that soon? And you freak out for the international flight, but once you're there, it feels like normal life. But I knew it wouldn't be that way forever. And as soon as you get back home, it's like, oh my God, it was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. So yeah, here's my pro tip for conventions in the future. You are going to be walking around non-stop for 2 days straight. You're going to be standing around a lot. Here's how you deal with it. Buy insoles and put them in your shoes. It feels like you're walking on jelly. I did this for construction and it is absolutely a game changer. So I'm going to do that for future cons. I can't believe I never thought of that before. Now this, SWb&x and I went to the Hard Rock Cafe for breakfast, and this is not a typical American breakfast, okay? I did ask for extra bacon. I did ask for an extra egg. So, yes. Now, the one thing I will say is while Disco and I are having breakfast here, the servers and waiters came over to us to ask if the food was okay. Like, I'd say 6 or 7 times, maybe even 8 throughout the entire meal. And this is where I say, you know what? I think tipping culture might have gone a bit too far. All right, because Jesus fucking guys, like, that makes me want to tip you less because you have interrupted our stories and our jokes fucking 8 times now. Pay your waiters a fucking living wage so they don't ask me if my food's good 7 times in an hour. My God, mate. Now here's me, all right? Here's me. Now, I actually didn't gamble. This is just a photo that I got Milky to take. But The Mask is like one of my favorite movies since I was like 5 years old. And when I found a gambling machine of it, I was like, holy shit, I gotta have a photo here. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, We have some good boy oxygen over here, but this is actually a real thing. Oxygen bars. Now, I've seen quite a few scams in my lifetime, but this takes the cake. This is one of the best scams I've ever seen. You can pay to breathe oxygen. Now, you can choose the blue oxygen, or the green, or even the yellow oxygen. And I don't know. This is actually real. I can't believe it. So I had to soy face. I had to soy face at this, you know, because it's so dumb, man. They're big in Vegas, Hans Gruber. Sounds like scams are big in Vegas. You don't get it? I feel like this is something you do if you're rich and you just want new experiences and stuff. I met Arthas La. I met Arthas at the buffet in Caesar's Palace. And I tell you what, mate, Caesar's Palace is pretty goddamn impressive. That you walk inside there, it looks like the inside of it looks like a Final Fantasy environment, man. It is nuts, man. It is like just really high effort, really detailed, really high quality. It was really goddamn impressive. And Arthas is an absolutely lovely person in real life. Super friendly, super unpretentious, great sense of humor, just down to joke and be silly. You know, he complimented us, smaller content creators, you know, for helping, like, doing what we do for the game and the community and stuff, man. No, he's a bloody legend, mate. So yeah, on Arthas's bloody Twitter, he posted this photo of him, me, Porn Rocket, Llama Todd, Spudsy Bard, Sayori V, Zeems. And now look, the reason I'm hunched over like this, all right, I've got an excuse for this posture, is there were two cameras and I looked at the wrong one. So here's, I think, Zeems' stream. So I'm trying to fit into the framing of the stream, but I don't realize I'm not thinking straight. I should be fitting into the frame of the camera of the guy who's taking the photo and standing up straight. So I fit into the stream, but in real life I'm like, yeah, what's up? What's up, guys? I just look heaps fucked. I just look heaps weird. But yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Top 10 anime crossovers. The Avengers of FF14 right there. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I met the one and only Xenesis Vex himself. I basically went up to him in line when we were getting our tickets and I was like, sorry to be that guy, but like, could I please have a selfie? And he was like, yeah, not a problem. He also said, at me on Twitter so I can retweet it. Fucking legend, because I'll tell you what, if I'd posted that alone, I wouldn't have gotten this many likes or retweets, man. Fremont is like sort of, I think it's like old Vegas or Vegas where more locals go to. Outside looks amazing. Look at this shit. So my phone was on silent so I could sleep. I had no idea that such a thing could happen last week. Yeah, it's pretty nuts, mate. Pretty nuts. Look, there's people on the zip line up there. The places indoors, though, weren't necessarily my favorite, but that was, like, I was thinking about this from a Vegas local perspective. You don't hang out on the strip every single weekend. You know, you find the places that are a bit more modest or a bit more, I don't know, just kind of more normal. And I get that from a local perspective, but from a tourist perspective, I didn't want to go to any bars or hangouts that, or places that look like basically what I have back home. You know, I didn't fly halfway across the world to go to somewhere that I've got back home. So it's no disrespect to the place. If I was a local, I'd go here too. But I personally wanted to be in all the tacky, gaudy, overpriced, touristy places that I've seen in movies and stuff. So, but the outdoors of Fremont was pretty cool. I thought the outdoor Fremont thing looked sick. So I know that you guys know the Vouch For Me meme from, basically the old Vouch For Me meme from FF14. Zavirus is that guy. And like Zeems, I vouch for him. Because we've all had these gamer moments. He didn't know he's been recorded. And you've seen me actually legit get this angry when I lose in Tekken to the same person like 20 times in a row. But here we have a top 10 anime crossover.
Vouch for me, bro! Vouch for
me! So yes, he vouches for me and I soy face. And there we go. Oh yes! Milky got in on the soy faces as well, believe it or not. And his look absolutely amazing. Milky just looks like a different person when he soy faces, which cracks me up so much. But yes, we did get the FanFest. We did get the FanFest festival bag, which we'll go through in a bit. There's a lot to go through in that, so I'll full screen for that. Here's me and Todd. Holy shit, mate. Oh. Now, I know some people woke up at 5:30 a.m. to get seats for the Keystone and all that. It's too hard, mate. It's too hard. I woke up at 7 a.m. Llama Todd and I got there at 8. And in the line, we did a couple of soy faces. His wife actually took this photo, and she is also absolutely hilarious and was just brilliant at framing this. Like, nailed it first time. So this soy... Oh, yeah, and this soy face, Denmo McStronghuge actually got in on this. The legendary Denmo himself came out of retirement, and look what he bloody did. Look what Denmo McStronghuge himself made. Oh my god, mate. I mean, look, to be fair, that is most of the fan base. He also did this, which is, I think this one is actually brilliant, because that is kind of like, welcome to FF14. Denmo also did this. For those of you who don't know, that's Yoship P passed out with a Red Bull can after working on 14 too much. This is Yoship P after fixing the base game. This is what it looked like in the waiting line. Glorious. Holy shit, that's a lot of people, eh? Oh, it's a lot of people. This is day one, before the doors have opened. This was good. This was big. This is a big, big event, man. So this is... I woke up at 7 a.m., got there at 8 a.m., doors open 9 a.m., and you walk into this. And that's not crowded. It gets a lot more crowded later on. Look at that, mate. Holy shit. You know what I learned about cons? Actually, I'll tell you what, if you've never been to a convention before, I'll give you my pro tip from being to a few. After TwitchCon and FanFest, I've realized that these conventions that go for 2 to 3 days are like a social tour de France, where you need to spend you need to actually train yourself. You need to train your body to be able to handle these 2 to 3 days of madness, because you're gonna be underslept because you're too excited and you had drinks with your friends the night before, which you will do because you haven't seen these people in real life for like a year or possibly ever. This might be the first time you ever meet them. So you're going to have drinks. You're not gonna get enough sleep. You might be a bit hungover. So you gotta wake up, and I woke up and was like, oh, I feel a bit tired. But you know what? It's once in a lifetime. And I got myself up, did my routine, smashed 2 protein bars, drank a fucking muscle milk protein drink, went downstairs, 2 coffees, as Andrew Tate says. And then I went straight to FanFest, and bam, I was there. And I was good for the whole day. And yes, sorry, not Andrew Tate, I mean Rude from FF7. So, and you need to train yourself, man, for these days. Because you just need like your high power level. You need to just because you won't feel like eating in the morning. You're too excited. So that's why I just did protein bars and muscle milk and stuff. With these 2 to 3 days, there will be too much to do, too many people to see, and there will never be enough time. And it's most likely you won't have enough sleep either. You can force enough food in using protein bars and muscle milk, and then use coffee as a dirty fuel to keep you going. But you won't always be in your best condition. So just train for that. So guys like Zeems and stuff woke up at 5:30. No, they got there at 5:30 a.m. Holy shit. I guarantee you, every single person who is sitting in one of these chairs got there at 5:30 a.m. But that's a double-edged sword. Because if you're in these chairs, then you can't get out of the chair to say hello to anyone else. So there's me and Llama Todd. We basically we were free to walk around. We didn't have any chairs to guard and stuff. So we ended up just sitting on the floor. Say like here's the screen and the stage and here's the chairs. We were just sitting on the floor like over there. And you know what? It was fine. Hips did feel a bit fucked when I stood up, but it was fine. It was fine. It was fine. I'm glad I couldn't get there at 5:30 a.m. Zeems is built differently, mate. And you know the funny thing is, man, I remember like I'd heard that, And I talked to Arthur, and I'm like, so you getting here at 5:30 a.m.? Like, and he's like, oh, wow, man. I don't know, la. But I know he did though. I'm pretty sure he got bullied into it. Oh, sorry. I forgot. So I forgot that I soy-faced at the end of it. Yes, there were quite a few soy faces in this, believe it or not. But don't you worry about that. When I went to FanFest the day before to pick up my tickets, let's see, I didn't get an Uber, which was a mistake. I got a taxi. Now, it is in a taxi driver's best interest to keep you in the taxi for as long as possible so the meter can run up as long as possible. Now, do this in Vegas and you're gonna get ultra fucked. So I didn't realize that on the main road, there's roadworks. Because for some reason, Vegas is roadworking their main strip and has been doing this for like months, if not nearly a year, so they can have a 3-day Formula One race. And that's it. Unfucking believable. That must be some sort of money laundering scheme. Either that or Formula One just has the money and they don't give a shit. But anyway, the road is fucked. So my taxi driver takes me through that. And I swear it took like 20 to 30 minutes to get like 200 feet, like 500 feet. It was so slow. Now, my taxi driver looks like Donald Trump. That's the funny thing. He actually looked like Donald Trump, like similar facial features, actually pretty much had the same hair and basically looked the same. And he kept trying to sell me on crypto the entire time. He just kept checking his phone all the time, like asking me what wallets I had, asking me if I was getting this coin, if I had that coin, I should totally buy this coin, telling me he was writing a book on crypto. And like, I was just like, oh my God, I'm getting Vegas. And then he missed his turn off. He missed his turn off. He's like, oh fuck. Like, he even sounded like him sort of. He's like, oh fuck, because he missed his turn off because he was checking his crypto coins. Anyway, even though I got ripped off, it was a funny story. So I'm actually kind of glad it happened in the end. Oh God. So I met Yunalesca in person and she is an absolute delight. Now, she's not even like Final Fantasy XIV necessarily. She's just like Final Fantasy, period. The entire umbrella of that game. She's like one of the well-known super fans. She's like on the panel when they interview all the 14 voice actors. She's going for the Guinness World Book of Records of largest collection of FF figurines and memorabilia. She was a lovely, lovely person. Here's the photos she took of us. I mean, when she met me and she's like, oh, hang on, I've got a filter on. I was like, no. You keep that filter on. I was like, you keep that filter on for our selfie. And that's how my little buddy is there. Oh my God. I love this photo. I think this is really cute. There's her in Thunder Bunnies with me up over there. And there's me. Oh, you know what? I think this is a rather feminizing filter. It seems to sort of do, you know, touch you up and do, you know, a bit of makeup on you. I think I look rather fetching, all right? I think I actually make a rather good woman if I ever chose to do so. Well, I mean, I'd have to wear a permanent filter all the time, but I think I look rather good. I don't know if dashing's the right word. I think pretty is the right word. Oh, and here's me and Midna Baby, who's a lovely, lovely gal. You know who she is. She's really fucking good at this game. She also does a bit of variety as well. And got to hang out with SWb&x, and this is very sad. Like, after, I think I left FanFest a bit early to catch him at the hotel before he was leaving, and this is us at the airport. And look, even though I'm smiling, you can see the pain in my face that I'm smiling through, because I'm sad that Disco is bloody going home early. Everyone sort of has their own groups they hang out with. I hung out with like Zerv, Shiv, Milky, Faye, and Disco a lot, and there was a bit of a Disco-sized hole in a lot of our hangouts after that. But don't worry, I'll be seeing him in PAX Melbourne, and he's a lovely boy. You should all check him out. Now, oh, okay, here we are at Area 15. So we'll get to the dancing in a bit. But yeah, Area 15, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty fucking crazy. So Area 15 is a giant sort of building with a ton of crazy shit inside it. And it's a play on Area 51. And it's got this like, this is where the after party after day one of FanFest was. Now look at this. So after we saw Disco go home, we all had a bit of a rest and then we went here. And look at this, you enter and this is what you see. The only club in the world.
What?
Oh, wait, sorry, I forgot that video ends like that, but there's the drinks. Cat girls. Pretty cool, eh? Pretty fucking cool, eh? So I thought this was a brilliant way to top off the first day of FanFest. This was just incredible. But this is when the party kicks off. So they had DJ Potato, they had Swage Sound, they had Lily Yeet. This was just awesome. And Zerv got us a VIP area, which was nuts, man. And again, people came up to me and said hi, you know, wanted a photo. And I even danced. I even deigned I even lowered myself to the level of you common plebs and danced with you on the dance floor. No, it was absolutely fantastic. To dance with viewers and other streamers was just absolutely brilliant. There's Spofy over here, I think. Let's see if we can spot me. No, wait. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's a serving girl. But close enough. We will see Spofy later on. Don't you worry about that. Don't worry. This is just warming up. It gets big. I did not dance like John Travolta in Grease, believe it or not. I don't know who the guy was, but there was one dude in Area 15 who was just doing all the FF14 dances. He was doing the Mandeville. He knew the whole Mandeville Mambo. He was doing everything. And I was just thinking, this guy has been waiting years to do this in person. And I sat back and observed respectfully because I thought, I do the same fucking thing. As you saw, chat, I was doing the same bloody thing. I got to meet and hang out with Jesse Cox, Spofy, there's Llama Todd sneaking in over there, photo bombing, imagine that, and Milky on the right. Now, Spofy, lovely in person. You all know Spofy, so you should all be following her. Jesse Cox, fantastic in person. As I say, like, I didn't know whether he knew me at all. So Jesse Cox is fantastic because before Lulu's FF14 highlights ever discovered my channel, he rated me with like 1,000 people on 2 different occasions long before he ever knew who I was. And I remember hopping into his VOD like, why did he pick me? And on stream he's just like, let's see, voice acting, okay, we'll just raid this guy. It's just like that. That's how he decided because it was in my title. But anyway, I didn't think that I didn't think he knew me, but to see him walk in and basically spot me and just be like, this fucking guy. I was like, oh my god, he actually knows me and likes my stuff. All right, fucking let's have a chat. Let's have a hang. So at Area 15, let's see, I had about 3 gin and tonics. Then Judge Siwi had me do a shot with him, and I was like, oh, all right, I'll do a bloody shot. Also, my gin and tonics were pretty strong. Then after that, Jesse Cox wanted to do a shot with me, and I'm like, you know what? Just had one, but I'm not turning down a shot with Jesse Cox. So I fucking had one too. Top 10 anime crossovers. So here's another great shot. My hair was all over the place at this point. There's Llama Todd over here, doing a bit of a soy face. We got the lovely Unilesk over here. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look who's sneaking in at the last minute. It's bloody Jesse Cox. This is a great Jesse face, by the way. I reckon if you lightened that up, this would actually be like a really good emoji. There's me and bloody Swage Sound, who I think you all know. Amazing DJ, and look at him. The man's transmog is incredible. The man's glam is on point. Absolutely looks the part of a DJ, and he has the skills to back it up too. Super nice guy, super cool. You should all follow him. I had a good chat with Pyromancer over here. Actually, I'll tell you what, before we do that, so as you all know, Zeems and Pyro had a chat in person made up. For those of you who don't know, there was a bit of drama back and forth between them like previously. Now, you've all seen this photo, but what you didn't see was the conversation they had leading up to this photo. Because when it happened, I was standing around here, 6 foot away in the VIP section with my gin and tonic, just being like, this is a very interesting conversation. I was sitting there like Michael Jackson with his popcorn, just like wanting to see where this was going to lead. And you know what? When they took the selfie at the end, I was like, fucking good on the two of you. It was like watching two people in Mass Effect trying to pick the Paragon option in conversation. It was two player characters basically trying to figure out what is the good ending option in this interactive conversation. And you know what? I talked with Pyro. The guy's fine. You know, he's never been a dick to me, never said a bad thing to me. I think he's a bloody good voice actor, and it's not even his main thing. And apparently though, and Milky only told me this later, apparently when I was heaps drunk, I just tuned into him for modding Final Fantasy VII. I was an actual FF7 Andy in real life. I was like, how dare you? With a smile on my face and with a laugh, you know, I know what I'm doing. I'm like, how dare you mod Final Fantasy VII, mate? That game is perfect. And how dare you make it look different and sound different, mate? You should have appreciated the art. Should have appreciated the art, mate. And but like I did say, look, mate, I am looking forward to seeing his playthrough of Final Fantasy IX because, as I say, he's a bloody good voice actor, does some great impressions, and that game is a goldmine of material for anyone who's good at that shit. So, you know, whatever your thoughts are about the two of them, I'd say just leave that outside. I was just really glad to see that in person, these two could make up and things seem to be at peace for now. So as you can see, and I was rather flattered that in Pyro and Zeems both made a video about how they met each other, you know, because, you know, it's interesting stuff. I was flattered that this was the photo that Pyro had in his video for like a very long time while he was chatting about it. But there's one photo he didn't show you. This was the other photo that did not make it into the YouTube video about how he met Seems. Although I'll tell you what, it would have been a very different video if he'd spent like 10 minutes on this one. Oh my goodness. A few more videos from Area 15. Here's one that Unileska took. I think I'm being a massive gronk here, but let's see how it continues. There's Una and Spoofy. Llama Todd and Porn Rocket. There's Mrs. Todd. There's SWb&x over there. Sway. Me and Jesse Cox. I was really drunk at that point, so I was really drunk. That's me drunk. But I love this video. I think this video is fantastic. Like, you just get to see like so many cool people all at once. So you got Spoofy, you got Una, you got Porn Rocket DJ, you got Shiv, you got Todd. Now look over here, you got Mrs. Llama over there, Sway. There's me and Jesse having an active conversation about what it's like to be a content creator. Hola, hola, hola. I was so fucked, mate. This video's sick, man. Yeah, this was a nuts party, guys. So many awesome people. Oh, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I mentioned it before with Poofy Chew, but she is the one. Poofy Chew is the one who took this amazing video of me and Unileska. I taught Una the dance, and it is amazing how well we sync up. I actually think this is rather cute. Little kid. We sort of look like we actually kind of look like characters from the game in a way. Like, we're sort of glammed. We got the movements all right. I think we're rather in sync quite well. Oh, here we go, guys. So this happened at the end of day 2. And Tuba, welcome in. Thank you, Pinecone. The RNG of this is off the charts. And I honestly am totally fine with losing the amount of money that I did at the casino, because it's all balanced out by the RNG of the story I'm about to tell, which you guys already know. So on the second day of FanFest, we're about to leave, and actually we'll start at the beginning of day 2, and then we'll get to the end of day 2. All right, we got to do this in order. So here's me waking up. I think, oh God, what time was this? I think I woke up at 10 a.m. Oh, I think after I went back to the hotel with Zerv and like Milky and stuff, I think, oh, that's right. I was sat at my table just like being a dog to Milky, and I got out of my chair and just fell over and I was just planted on the floor. I was so fucked, man. This is why I drink beer, so that I can control the rate of alcohol intake. Spirits is too quick, too fast, man. It's too fast, man. Oh yeah, Todd, the Uber. I didn't care that his car was falling apart. That's whatever, you know. I'm not a snob. Get me from point A to point B. But the interesting thing was, how do I do his voice again? He was saying like, let me tell you, last time I got robbed in my car, I carry a pistol whenever I drive. And if you ever threaten me, I'll just shoot you. You ever threaten me, I'll just fucking shoot you. And Milky and Faye are just like going to dead silence in the background. And I'm thinking, okay, so there's a gun in the car. And if he feels threatened, he'll just shoot us. But I thought, you know what? Just treat this guy like a normal person. So my response to that was like, well, you know, it's America. That's the best response I could think of. And then I just changed the subject. I'm like, oh, so how long you live in Vegas for? And he's like, 40 years, man. But I just remember, like, that was it. And we just had a good chat on the way home. But like, honestly, if someone's talking like that, man, they're not gonna fucking shoot you, man. Jesus Christ, mate. If someone's talking like that, just talk to them like a normal person and it's fine. And then find a way to segue out of the conversation where he says he's got a gun in the car and he'll shoot you if he feels threatened. You know, it was America. It was America. I thought the guy was actually kind of cool. I thought he was mad. America is America is GTA in real life. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I wake up at 10 a.m. the next day and I'm like, ugh. And I woke up maybe 3 times every 2 hours before that. Woke up, drank a full glass of water, took a full piss, went back to bed, slightly less drunk. Woke up the next day, I'm like, oh, I don't feel good, mate. But I'm like, you know what? It's fucking FanFest. This is once in a lifetime. Get in the goddamn shower, do your squats, do your splits, stretch your neck out, like eat your protein bars, drink your protein milk, go downstairs, have your double coffee and Uber the fuck to FanFest. And I fucking did. So anyway, I get to FanFest. I'm like, fuck it. I'll take a photo of the convention center. Looks pretty cool. You got the old FanFest logo up there. What else do we have? Do you know what else? Oh my God, chat. I'll tell you the first time I was recognized in FanFest, actually. So this actually reminded me. So on day 1, when I went to get my tickets the day before, pull up, Donald Trump drops me off. I get out and I'm just looking around and I've got a t-shirt that says like, you know my Final Fantasy VII t-shirt? The one that has Edge and Christian and Billie Eilish on it? And then it just says Final Fantasy VII. I love it because it looks convincing. But I get out and there's guys walking up and he's just like, oh my God, is that your shirt? That is amazing. And then he looks up and he's like, oh my God, are you Sebbywebz? And I'm like, yeah, I am. He's like, oh my God, I love your content. Can I have a photo? And I'm like, yeah, sure, mate, sure. And we have a bloody selfie. And he's like, oh my God. And he walked off with it. And I was like, best feeling ever. I was like, this con's gonna be good. It was great, mate. It was absolutely fantastic. I had a moment where I was sitting down after I got my tickets and I was just waiting for Milky and Faye and all of them to show up. And there's 3 or 4 people having a chat. And one looks over and eventually he's like, hey, is that the Sebbywebz? And I was like, holy shit. I couldn't believe that I was the Sebbywebz to someone. I was absolutely flattered. I mean, hey, if you want to soy face and point at me in real life, I'm absolutely flattered. Yeah, and I had a chat with these guys and it was absolutely lovely, you know, and one of them said, oh fuck, what's his name again? Shit. I met like 200 people, man. I don't have everyone's name memorized, but he said he loved the FF4 playthrough, and another time I was in line waiting for my ticket. No, I'd just gotten it. And this guy came up to me and he's like, did your mom forget to drive you to LunaCon and drop you at FanFest instead? I was like, oh my God, you know that video? He's like, I love that video. I was like, thank you, mate, get over here. So, and he also, I think his name was Stargazer Gaming or something. But yeah, he recognized and loved that video, recognized me, and said he loved the Chrono Trigger playthrough, said it lives rent-free in his head. And I was just flattered, you know, absolutely fantastic. Also, I remember I walked up the bloody stairs. I walked up the bloody escalator to get my tickets on day one, and immediately just bump into Frosty and of Mog Talk and Sly Grey Fox right next to him. And I didn't realize I was on stream to like 1,000 people. So I think I get there on a stream like, yeah, my taxi driver looks like bloody Donald Trump and he tried to sell me on crypto for 40 minutes straight, mate. I'm just saying this on stream like 900 people. I didn't know that. So Frosty, also really, really cool guy in real life, man. The man doesn't age. Someone showed a photo of him like 10 years earlier. Looks exactly the same. So inside here, there was this wall where you could like sign your names. And yes, I got my name on both sides. Wasn't easy, but I found a way. I found a little spot I could sneak my name in. And look at some of these assholes with like the huge names. Yeah, thanks for that, mate. But anyway. And yes, I did see Hildebrand and Nashu. Again, filmed by the lovely Poofy Chew, and look at this. I didn't realize they were going to pose at the end. I forgot we're not just looping it. So, but yes, when I saw Hildebrand and Nashu in person, I was like, guys, could my friend please film me doing the Mandeville with you guys? Like, I love Hildebrand and all that. So, yeah. I didn't realize that this girl on the left is Aylin. So she basically responds with a video that's just way better lighting. I don't know how they got better lighting. I don't know how they did this, but anyway. Oh, that's a great still of her. Yeah, here's the Moonlift dance. Poofy Chew filmed this incredible thing, which I need to make. This, in real life, is harder than it looks. What you don't see is after Poofy finishes filming this, she just bursts out laughing because she can't believe she just saw that live. So yeah, they had this wall that you could pose in front of, and I did a couple of emojis. Although look how evil my shadow looks. I made a tweet about this as well. There, I'm doing a bit of a Mandeville Mambo flex over here, and finally we have Show Right over here, and it sort of works with the sparkles around there. Oh, this is the vending machine. I cannot believe that there's a vending machine that makes pizza. You Americans, you are living parodies of yourself, man. Do you have any idea how not normal this is? This is so funny, man. And the funniest thing though was that after I got my slice, it then said sold out. I got all the pizza. I got the last slice, and I turned around and there were all these little kids and their mum just waiting for a pizza. And because I was so tired and hungry, I couldn't think of anything funny to say. So I was just like, I'm sorry, I ruined your day. And then I just walked off. Oh yeah, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Happy couldn't make it in person, but Mirabuns did bring this large cardboard cutout of him. And this is the closest I could get to a photo with Mr. Happy, as could be. There's me and the lovely Miri Buns. Now, you have to take my word for it, but she's got, behind that mask, She looks like Melina from Mortal Kombat. Just like massive, huge, sharp, razor-sharp teeth. No, I'm kidding. She's... Mira Buns is absolutely gorgeous in real life. She didn't have the mask for the second day. Lovely, lovely girl. And I also got to meet her man as well, named Revenge. And don't you ever try and hit on her, or else he'll get revenge on you. But yeah, she was fantastic. And all right, now let's go to the conclusion of FanFest. So this is how this ended, and this is quite crazy. Look, I can't show you any footage from the Primals performing live. Okay, I didn't take any. And even if I did, I can't show it because that would be wrong. So, but anyway, you have to take my word for it. The Primals did a live performance of Closing the Distance from Ultima Thule in Endwalker, and it was just magic. It was the wave of positivity washing over the everyone at the convention that FF14 needed. Now, I will tell the story of how FanFest concluded for me and Todd and Milky. So after the Primals did their show and everyone's filing out, me and Milky are gonna get an Uber home, and we'd heard that Todd and his wife had already left. So we were like, oh, well, we may as well get an Uber then. So we book an Uber, but then we see them and we're like, oh, we could just go together. So, okay, well, we'll cancel the Ubers. And then instead of booking new ones, Milky thought that he had seen Ishakawa way back in the entrance of the building. Ishakawa is the writer of Final Fantasy XIV, and in my opinion, she's a bit of a genius. Lovely, lovely personality from what I've seen of her. And I'm like, well, I want to see Ishakawa. I want to go up and just tell her incredible writing, phenomenal story. Thank you for doing this. I just keep writing for games. You're brilliant. So we go back, and she's not there. So we've already cancelled our Ubers like twice. I'm booking one on the way back, but then I've cancelled it again. Llama Todd, and then we bump into Llama and his wife. They've come back and cancelled their Ubers. We're like, well, we thought we would see Ishakawa, and then we're like, oh fuck, oh well. So we go all the way back, then we book our Ubers again. But this time, this girl comes up to us, Gwilly Gloom, and she was just basically asking people if anyone had, I think, characters on Leviathan Data Center, or I forget exactly how it goes. But so Todd's like, yeah, I've got an alt on Leviathan. And she basically said her friend Elo Wolf was going to come to FanFest, but basically he had a stroke before then, so he couldn't attend it. So she came in his place, and she was asking people, could you please send, like, look, he's kind of scared because it's the second time it's happened. He's going through surgery. Could people maybe just send nice messages to him, or just, you know, just try and make his time in game a bit better while he's going through this. Now, for those of you who don't know, Llama Todd actually had a stroke last year, and very, very luckily, his wife found him. He's totally like, he's still all there. So thank fuck, got him in time. They were able to sort it out in time medically, and he's got his full faculties and stuff. So this hit him hard, and it really meant a lot to him. And this girl didn't even know who Llama Todd was, that he's like one of the big streamers of 14. She just thought we were random people. So, and personally to me, this like means a lot to me as well. Basically in 2012, my dad had a major stroke, except he wasn't so lucky. He wasn't found for a while. So it kind of like basically paralyzed the right side of his body. You know, like kind of reset like there's movement in one side of his body to like level 1. Also really reduced his ability to speak. He used to be as verbose as me. And now he finds it difficult to find each word. So, no, I appreciate that, chat. It's okay, chat. Thank you. Really, thank you, chat. It's okay. It was more than 10 years ago. It's okay. So that's why, yeah, this meant a lot to me too. So we got a photo with us, and look, we're not really smiling because it's nothing to really smile about. But Todd says to her, look, you give me his QR code and all that. you give us, you know, you let us know the story and I'll tweet it out and we'll see how much we can amplify this message. And there you go, there you go. It's not a time to smile, but it was very important and really, really meant a lot to us. And there he is, there's Lilo Wolf. And you know what the crazy thing is, man, is, so she didn't know who we were, but later on at the brunch the next day with Llama Todd, she showed up and she basically said, oh, well, when I told him that you were Llama Todd, the guy, Ela Wolf, was like, I've been watching Llama's streams like every day for like 10 years. Holy shit, you mean you talked to him? So, and then she actually said to me, like, and he knows of you too, Sebby. I'm like, really? All right, put me on the bloody phone with him. So I got to talk to them on the phone. And you know what's really nice was, he can still have a full conversation. He can still talk like you and me right now. And then I told him, look, you know, this happened to my dad, but he didn't sound, doesn't sound as good as you do right now. So I'm really happy that he's as good as he is right now. Because with stroke, it can be a lot worse. It can be much, much, much worse. But anyway, Todd sends this out. he had a tweet that I think we all retweeted. Hang on, whoa, we're jumping the gun here. But anyway, that tweet got this tweet that Llama Todd did and basically amplified got so many, he got so many bloody retweets and so much publicity that Dexoto wrote an article about this. Let's see if I can find this actually. Hang on, check this out, guys. Here we fucking go, look at this. Look at this. FF14 community rallies together to support player who missed FanFest 2023 due to a stroke. Bam. There you go. So I think that Llama did a really, really bloody good thing there, and I think that everyone who retweeted this, thank you so much, really, for helping out. There's a lot of things I don't take seriously. I joke about a lot of things, but this is one thing that I'll pretty much never joke about or disrespect. I guess because, I don't know, because it's so close to home. But anyway, that's the serious part of the story. Here's the comic relief part. Here's where Llama Todd and I, and a few others, went to Planet 13, the world's largest cannabis dispensary. So here's after FanFest, and then we start looking around here. So this is Vegas at nighttime. Now, during the daytime, Vegas looks weird. Vegas looks weird and forced in the daytime, but at nighttime, it looks the way it really should. Look at this. But that's what it should look like all the time. I think I've got some more footage over here. There's the Park MGM. I'm trying not to move the camera too quickly. Vegas is all nightlife. Yeah, it's sick though. It's really pretty at nighttime. Like, it is just like, look at this place. It's nuts. So, what is this video? Oh, this is the Aria. This is the casino. Holy spunky ladies over here. There's the ATM. I lost money after I took it out of that. Yeah, this looks kind of okay. It's kind of a shit video of the Aria, to be honest. I don't know why that's doing there. But here, ladies and gentlemen, we have player one. Look at that. Look at that, motherfuckers and motherfuckers. Look at the lobby of this place. And all these machines are free, because they're all boomer games. At the bar, there's PlayStations and Xboxes hooked up to huge 55-inch screens above the bar. You can play anything, play Tekken, like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and all that. The bartenders, oh my god, their cosplay was good. There was this really hot woman dressed as Cammy. Oh my god, we were all simping for her. Another night, there was a guy fully dressed as Ermac from Mortal Kombat, which is pretty sick. And another night, what was she dressed as? She was this really hot bartender we were all perving on. This is where the Tekken competition was that I went and won in real life on a later day. And ladies and gentlemen, look at this, look at this. Me and Ponto himself actually had our Tekken game in real life. We actually had it, guys. It actually happened. I was so... Look how happy I am. And you know what? Look how happy he is too. Oh, look at that. Look at that, mate. This is after the orchestra the third night, which I didn't go to. I didn't need to see video game music in real life. But Ponto was dressed to the nines for this. See, there's me, him, and behind them there's Milky, looking very intently, wishing he was as good at Tekken as us, which he's not. But anyway, but here's me losing to Ponto with one hand, which I totally deserve. Finally! I deserve that. And then here's our fight. Oh no, wait, this is me playing with one hand? Oh my god, I'm playing with one hand. That's so bad. No, wait, no, I'm two-handing it. I'm two-handing it. Oh, this is bad. This is so bad what I did. I did an infinite combo on him. I was waiting for him to figure it out. I was waiting for him to figure it out. He never figured it out. That's Milky calling me a virgin in the background. I deserved all the hate I got from that. I deserved it. So, yeah, that was one bit of our fight. But yeah, abusing the same moves. Hey, you know what? Imagine getting hit by the same moves. Imagine that. But have a look at this bar. Like this, look at this. So I took this video from inside the bar, and this is just, look how, not just how well everything is arranged, but look how carefully considered and chosen all the artwork on the walls is and stuff. Look at this. Now this bar here, this is a in chronological order. It starts at the birth of video games here, and it's just got video game covers and pictures all the way up. So 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and it's just, you could just stare at it for ages. Like, it was just, there's a video game bar that's open up in Australia, and like, this room with all these arcade machines and all the walls are just blank. I'm like, ugh, you guys don't give a shit. Whereas this is just, every square inch of this has love and care put into it. I mean, look at this, mate. Chun-Li with her amazing thighs. Look at that. That's the TV we played Tekken on. Here's the big TV, but shit pictures. People playing Mortal Kombat over there. Look at that. Look at this shit, mate. There's Cammy. Stop perving. OMG Dawn. Look at this fucking bar, mate. Absolutely amazing. I would go here. I'd be a regular, man. Tall person POV. Hey, I held my camera all the way up. So, nah, I had to get that video. That was amazing. Saw Arthas at the arcade. Absolute legend. Yeah, I've already talked about him, mate. But I do want to show you Stranger Soys. So me, Llama Todd, Milky, and Zerv all went to, and Shivix and Faye, but they're not in the photos because I think soy faces work better on men because it's more emasculating. We went to the Stranger Things museum and we soyed out there. Zerv's soy face is the stuff of nightmares, but so is mine. Like, with this weird lighting, like, we actually look really horrifying. Milky's soy face is heaps good. He just looks like a reptile over here. Milky just looks like Reptile from Mortal Kombat while I'm soy facing at Dig Dug over here. And finally, the Ultra Soys. Finally, we let our powers combine into the Ultra Soy, the strangest soy of all. Zetan, the group soy, exactly. All these beta soys, holy shit. Okay, yes, chat, we do have a new emoji. Milky's incredible camera work is responsible for this. Thank you, Milky, for filming this. We have a new emoji, the Sebby Bongo. Now, the funny thing is, though, is that after this, after I was, for those of you who hopped in, as I was doing that, once the video was finished, this lady came up and she's just like, I don't care that you're doing that, but please don't hit the service button unless you need something. And I was just like, sorry. Still down there, just like mid bongo, just like, I'm sorry. Oh my god, the people on the the people watching the security footage of me would have been dying from a lot of things that they saw over here. The thing is, right, is because there's no button saying service. Like, I pressed different buttons to see which would make a sound when I pressed them, so I could do the video, and I must have hit the service one by accident. I bet you I'm the first person in the history of Las Vegas to do this. I think I actually made history right here. I think I actually did. I look like a kid. Hey man, good night. Take care of yourself. Waffle Factory. She's like, uh-oh, here we go again. Fucking tourists. This video is so shit, man. Milky also filmed me gambling at the mask machine.
You can't make the scene if you don't have green. Somebody stop me! Can't make.
It was so stupid, man. Such a dumb video. But look, it was one of my favorite videos when I was like a little kid. It was one of my favorite movies when I was a little kid, so I had to do it. The girl in the back? Oh my god, mate. Losing all his money. Hey, it was $1. It was $1. Oh yeah! And I met the awesome Brian Ricardo, mate. You would have known him from doing incredible bloody shoutcasting for the PvP. Great PvP shoutcasting in FF XIV Fanfest. And then I heard he was quite a fighting game player as well. So, met him at Player 1. The second time I went there. He and I had a few games of Tekken, and I completely destroyed him. However, when I went to his territory, Street Fighter 6, where he knows what to do, can't even touch the man. I don't even know how to block against him. I can't even touch him. He's too fucking good at that game. So we both have our own respective mains and all that. And I was honored that he and I got to play a few fighting game matches with each other. Here's us outside Christopher Walken's. I'll tell you what, before we continue, we've done this. Oh, I did get a lovely photo with a lovely Sayori V, and that's her standing on her toes, by the way. That's Sayori V standing on her toes. Now here's me standing on my toes. Just towering over her. But look at that lovely little Lalafell face. She is absolutely, she's a lovely, lovely gal. We all love her. Also, here's Eoja over here, one of my mods. Oh, look at it. Oh, lovely photo of me, Ponte, Sark Rabbit, a little thunder bunnies over there. Isn't that absolutely adorable? You know what? Let's stay on FanFest before we move on after that. Oh, there's me and Darlene. Emmy Gale, I always forget to take pictures and photos, but you know what? What's really good is when there's like a boring moment, when nothing's happening. That's a really good time to start making content. But yeah, my mod Darlene and I also met up. Absolutely lovely. And right after this photo, a girl came up to me and was like, "Excuse me, but are you Markiplier?" That was heaps funny. I'm glad that actually happened in real life. I actually got mistaken with Markiplier in real life. Oh, here's me with donuts. So this is me with donuts. Oh, this is after I stole the pizza. This is after I got the last pizza from those kids.
How does it feel to be the one to steal everyone's last slice of pizza? How does it feel?
Feels right.
Does it?
It tastes like freedom.
It tastes like freedom.
But anyway, yes, it tasted like freedom to free those children from the unhealthy pizza. I saved them. I saved those kids' lives. In fact, I'm a hero. There's me and Angel Roche over there. He does have Roche hair. He does. Okay, Llama's wife made this, and don't worry about that. But as you can see, she's quite the content creator herself. But anyway, let's continue. Oh god, there's me and Mage Feather. Holy shit. Ah! Here's the weed place we went to. Look how happy they look, mate. Smoking their massive bowls and massive bongs on their wedding day. I think that's rather good. as you can see, we have Mike Tyson's weed over here. Holy fucking shit. Now have a look at this. Look at these weed products, man. This shit is getting mad official, mate. Got the cross joint from Pineapple Express. Look at that. Look at this shit. There's some fucking L'Oreal, Chanel, Baskin and Robbins stuff. Like, this shows you, this shows you that before weed was legalized, everyone was basically smoking the equivalent of shit that we made in our bathtubs. This is what it could have been, like always, man. It's just nuts, man. Look at this shit. This looks like stuff your mum would buy. Look at this place. Look how legit this place is. I just realized, look how happy that guy is, man. Look at this guy. Smoke weed every day. He's so happy, man. Oh, this guy rules, man. He's like a kid in a candy store. It's time, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready to see what is in the mystery FanFest festival bag? Now, people gave me stuff at FanFest as well, which I just chucked into here. So it's not, we got a mix, we got a mix. So first of all, we have the Loporit, oh, come on, focus. You fucking, the Loporit carrot. My God, this new camera is hard to figure out. We have a Loporit carrot, ladies and gentlemen, right there. We also have the infamous, wait, I'm gonna move close for this. The one. The own. Hey! Yoship P! What happened to my grapes? This... You ruined it! Look, it's bugged in real life as well. Look at that. You go to FanFest, you travel halfway across the world, and the grapes are still bugged. Oh my God. Oh my, hang on, I gotta come closer. Wait, hang on. Wait, hang on. Oh my God. Oh my God. I have no idea what that is. So, but it's cool. I have no idea what this is. I probably should know this after streaming this game for 1.5 years. But, there you go. It's a condom. There's a summon. A Zeem crystal. Who's a Zeem again? Summon Bordercant. Bordercant's actually mad. Nah, I actually love that. Azim is you from the past? What? Oh, yeah. So, wait. So is Azim the original person who gets fractured into 14 people and I'm 1/14th of that person? Is that me? Okay, see, I do know a bit of lore, all right? I just don't know what the fuck this is. Behold. Wait, because my camera has autofocus, I need to, like, do this. Hang on, I need to do this. So it actually, like, catches it up close. Come on. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. A blue mage, icon. So, you can buy this from me for, like, $500 US. All right, I'll take first bids. I'll take first bids right now, mate. Now let's see what else is in here. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what this is. I think it's like a beaver or a walrus, a baby walrus or something. But this is something that I have. We got trading cards, but really who gives a shit about these? I'll show them to you in order. Okay, in order, let's see. There's that. There's that I don't care about. Let's see. Don't care about this. Walker. Oh my God. Oh God, it's a World of Final Fantasy Walker. Look, no one cares about this guy. No one cares about you, Blacksmith. Is that? Wait, is that Prompto? You fucking piece of shit. I fucking hate you, Prompto. You fucking asshole. Get out. Get out. Right, who's next? Wait, I got it. God, this is hard. We have Culinarian. Right, no one cares about that. Oh, Walker. You know what? This is actually all right. Oh, Walker's kind of mad in FF10, and this looks like... This looks as high def as he's ever going to be. I know the FF15 music procking at the same time as Prompto. Materia. Yeah. Zach? Oh my God. All right, all you guys. All right, go ahead. Splooge all over the computer screen. Go ahead. Anyway, Ramza? All right, we got Ramza. I mean, you know, he's all right. Except in Ivalice, where he's a piece of shit. Who's this? Oh, the Mega Sisters? Whoa, that's actually kind of mad. It's actually kind of mad. All right, I'll take that. And finally, we have... Imagine if just like the last one was actually a golden ticket. I just forgot to cash. Oh, okay. You know what? I like that. I like Palam and Porom from FF4. They are super cute. They're heaps funny. So, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We got the trading cards. Not really sure what I'm going to do with them, but whatever. We'll hold on to them for a bit. I think this is... Okay, so fans gave me stuff as well. I don't mean fans. I mean people who I met there, like, were giving out, like, stickers and stuff. There's still so many people in Final Fantasy who I don't know. Self-promo mods. Find out whoever this person is. Find out the... I want their name. I want the stream of this person. I want you to ban them and report them straight away. How dare they self-promo in person? That's it. You're done. You're finished. Nebo Keru, you're finished. All right. What else do we have? Oh, yeah, we got a few of these. Well, thank you, DJ Potato. Thank you, DJ Potato, for giving me the cum truck. Just what I've always wanted. A nice big truck full of cum. I can't wait to drink it. Oh, this is very cute. Midna Baby. Wait for it. Focus. Wait. There you go. Midna Baby gave me the little Midna Jam sticker, which is very, 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 very cute. It's very adorable. I actually think this is a lovely little emoji. So, there you go. Mods also banned Midna Baby for self-promo in real life. Well, I was very lucky to meet the lovely Hyun. Hyun is a cosplayer. She and her friend... I'm so sorry, Hyun's friend. I'm so sorry I forgot your name, but Hyun and her friend came up and they said that they really enjoyed the voice acting for FF14 from Shadowbringers all the way on, Shadowbringers onwards, basically. Ori, it might have been. Hyun is super, super cute. I had a lovely chat with her at FanFest. Had a lovely chat with her at Area 15 as well. She gave me a few stickers, but none of them match this. None of them will ever be better than this sticker that Hyun gave me. Come on, camera. Look at that. This is my favorite sticker that I was given at FanFest. I'm sorry everyone else who gave me stickers, but it's hard to compete with this. This level of quality, this level of artistry, refinement, this skill. If I don't like your sticker more than this, then that's a skill issue. Because look at that, mate. And I got this as well. This one. Come on. Now, this is definitely a user-given one. No Sag, more drama. Oh, wait, more drank. Oh, sorry, I thought it said more drama. Well, I mean, considering it's FF14, that also works. But we have the famous FanFest wristband, ladies and gentlemen. The FanFest wristband. One of the hardest to obtain items in the entire world for a time, because it was in such high demand. Let's see. Oh, this was lovely. Oh god, this is going to be impossible to show on camera. You'll have to take my word for it, guys. But this bracelet says... There you go, you can see the Sebby. Deja Vu Day made this for me. So cute. Deja Vu Day, lovely gal in real life as well. And I'm sorry that I look way too high def right now. It probably looks really weird. Anyway, last two things from the mystery bag. All right, last two things from the mystery bag. You ready? Come on. Go on, camera. Do it. The little Namazu. I forget what job class this is, but Quan23 was giving out Namazu pins and merch, and he asked me which one I wanted, and I wanted the cool one. So, Namazu Reaper, yeah. Now look, if this can work in pin form, why can't this work in game form, mate? I will play as a Namazu, mate. I'll play as a bloody Namazu. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, finally, the last thing from the mystery bag, it is... Come on, camera. Come on. this. Look at that. The meditating Llamatod right there. Now, this is top tier, mate. This is fucking top tier. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and there you go. That's it. That's it. That is everything that was in the mystery FanFest bag that we were given. That includes everything that comes with the game. I mean, sorry, that comes with the convention, and includes everything that other people gave to me. And these are amazing. I just thought these were fantastic. This bag is actually really nice, and I can't wait to sell it for $5 grand on eBay in 1 second. So, but no, really, I want to hold on to this for a bit because it's just so irreplaceable. It's tied up with so many memories. It's one of a kind. I'm just going to put all these things back in the bag. And by the way, if you gave me something and it wasn't shown here, I'm sorry, because I actually did lose a few things. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I lost a few things. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Oh, shit. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is my mod, Eosia, in his full bloody blue mage outfit. And, oh, sorry, red mage outfit. I mean, sorry, the color's obvious. Ladies and gentlemen, check out Eosia. Check out the man himself entering on the bloody FanFest stage. Look at this.
Yeah, let's go! Yoja.
Okay.
Good job.
Doing the bloody bow. How good's the bloody bow over there? Wish we had more of the bow though.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah, so, after FanFest, we went to this restaurant. Oh, fuck, what was this called? I think it was called Bardo in the Aria. Don't ask me about the bill of this place. I'm just very, very lucky this whole thing was covered. But look, this is full Illuminati shit. Look at this ceiling, mate. Look at this. This would have taken a very long time to make. Yeah, when we ate there, I was like, are we the Illuminati in this scenario? Are we the reptiles? Are we the lizards? Are we the Freemasons? Are we the Bilderbergs? I think that's what Alex Jones calls it. I was like, fuck me, mate. This is very upscale, mate. No, so it's not a hologram. It's all just like, it's like metal. It's like metal bead strings hanging down, and the whole thing is made of that. Every single one is an individual thing. That would have taken so long to make. I went inside the Bellagio. This fucking place, mate. Look what's inside the bloody Bellagio. Jesus Christ, man. It's like that greenhouse area in Resident Evil 2 before everything turns into a zombie and tries to kill you. Oh, it looks like Willy Wonka. Dude, Kent, I thought the Aria was impressive. The Bellagio is like, it just goes a whole different direction. It just goes like, oh my God. It's nuts. Looks like Tomorrowland. Yeah, that's pretty sick. So this is Area 15 on the outside. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen, for an adult playground for some super trippy place. Hyphala, check this out. You enter and it's just this.
Oh no, we're heaps enjoying our time.
This place is pretty nuts, man. Now, this is where shit gets really weird, okay? We went to a place called Omega Mart, which is inside Area 15. Have a look at this, Omega Mart. So, from the outside, this is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. From the outside, you're just like, well, what's so impressive about that? That's just like a big supermarket. All right, okay. But as you look at all the products, everything is a joke product. Like, nothing is actually real, if that makes any sense. Now, this gets very weird. All right, so what do they have here? Like tattooed chicken. Now here's where the shit gets really weird. You go to the freezer or the fridge, you open the door, and there's like this full tunnel leading into a whole different section of the place. And it leads into this. Remember when we were in a supermarket like 10 seconds ago? Because here's what's on the other side of the door. You open the freezer or the fridge door, you walk in, and it just leads you into this. This is very fucking weird. Now, it's gonna get a lot weirder than that, all right? It's gonna get a lot stranger than that, because look at this. You know what it's like is, Did you guys ever play the games like Myst or Riven? Like the sort of like point and click games where just like, you just click on like a mouse hole or something and it takes you into like this whole different world and you suddenly become its size and shit. This is that in real life. This is a point and click adventure in real life. It's fucking heaps weird. Yeah, it's alien shit. Dude, you gotta go to this place on weed. Like, this place is made for people on weed. It's made for people on acid. It's made for people on shrooms. It is intense. Although you'll look really weird as you just sit around being like, the whole time. So, it almost looks like the inside of like a Final Fantasy or Chrono Cross area. Okay, you ready for shit to get really weird? Check this out. Here's where shit gets really weird, guys. Now, here's my favorite video. Look at this, guys. This is where this area goes full point and click. Are you ready? So we got like the people chilling here. We got like mad visuals and stuff, mad music, little houses here. Now this is where it gets very Riven. That's old, eh? Sea of Stars? Is that the new Chrono Trigger or Dragoon thing? I don't know. But anyway, little house here. Now here's where it gets real point and click. Watch this. Watch. That's pretty fucking crazy, eh? How unexpected is that? I know. What? What indeed? How unexpected is this shit? This was when I was like, yo, I have to make a video of this place. This is bizarre. This is for adults only. Yeah, it's got a bar inside as well. One look down. Wait for it. That's where I just came from. Open the door. Behold. How fucking bizarre is that, man? This is the closest I've ever been to like Riven, Myst, point and click adventures in real life, like ever. That is remember when I was here? How fucking bizarre is that, eh? It's nuts. And then here's another crazy part of the story. Let me get the music back on over here. Believe it or not, chat. Believe it or not. But since I was hanging in Vegas until Evo, and I remembered that Caleb Bloody Hart himself is going there, I basically hit him up. I was like, hey man, I didn't realize that like I'd be here at the same time as you. You want to get a drink? And he's just like, dude, fuck yes. So we met up in person. And yeah, we had a beer or five, mate, for like several hours, man. And he is an absolute legend in real life. I got to hang out with the bloody Caleb Hart. We bumped into each other at like the Aria Hotel Casino. And so we just saw each other again. So I hung with him a second night, and he is an absolute legend. Oh my God, man. He saw me do the worst 3 craps dice rolls like in a row ever. So he's there with some of his friends and stuff, and they're playing craps, and basically after a while he says to me, you know what, Sebby, you're gonna do my rolls for the next one. Are you okay with that? I'm like, yes. So when it comes to my turn, this is so bad, man. So I get the dice and I thought to myself, you know what? Bit of voice acting might improve the luck of this roll. So I go, Gomu Gomu no! No, wait. No, I said someone else. I was like, Kaioken! Shoo! And the dice just basically shoot completely off the table and right into the wall. And all the people all the employees working the table just look at me, and I instantly sober up. I'm like, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was just messing about. I'm sorry. And I look down and Caleb's like literally on the floor. He's on the floor just laughing his ass off, dying of laughter. What a fucking idiot I am. So I'm like, oh shit, man. He was like crying. He couldn't believe what a fucking gronk I was in real life. I was lucky that a few of the staff were Asian, because they were like, I know where that's from. And so, yeah. So I get up and Caleb's like just wiping away the tears. And the guy who works there is like, try throwing it underarm. Like, you'll be it's a bit gentler. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Thank you. I'll do that. So I do an underarm throw. Bounces off the edge of the table, as it should. And one of the dice lands on top of a stack of chips. And it's like, no roll. That means no roll. That means nothing happens. And I'm like, okay, all right. Third one. I roll it, and it's a 7. Which ends the game and everyone loses their money. And I just went and I just turned around and sat down in a pokey chair, sad by myself. And Caleb was fucking just dying laughing. It's just, he was just like, oh my God, man. Him and all his mates were like, that is the worst set of rolls I've ever seen in a row. In a row in Vegas. Oh my God, man. I take this as a sign from the universe that this is not how I'm meant to make my money. I am not meant to make my money through gambling. Now, luckily, Caleb was also getting really drunk with me at the same time. So look at the size of this, mate. Look at the size. That cup in real life is like this fucking tall. It's huge. So at one point when he rolled, he just, again, like me, threw it off the table, except when he did it, it actually both dice hit a person who was walking by. Oh my God, man. We were both like, oh my God, we're so fucked, man. And the people working at the table are just like, oh, I'm glad these guys are losing so much money. One of the people who was at the table said to us, he said, I've been gambling in Vegas for 20 years, and I have never seen anyone throw the dice off the table, and then it happens twice in one night. I was like, man, I'm sorry, man. We are massive gronks, and we are streamers. We are speedrunners and voice actors and video gamers, man. This is not my forte. Challenge the dice, SWb&x. Well, you know, it was a very interesting thing I learned was because we threw the dice off the table, there's a guy at the table whose job is he goes, picks up the dice, and then he inspects them really, really carefully for like a good fucking 20, 30 seconds before he gives them back. Because apparently this would have been a gambling trick where people throw the dice off the table, and in that time, they somehow swap them with a loaded dice and then just smash the casino. So I was like, holy shit, okay, all right. I was actually really impressed that Vegas has that immune system to that sort of thing. But yes, it's me and the infamous Clabe, the infamous Caleb Hart right now. And mate, this guy in person, holy shit, he's fucking so fun to hang out with, man. Just like mad fun to joke with, talk with, just get mad drunk with, man. Yeah, can't say enough good things about him though. I was actually sad I didn't get to hang out with him a third time because he wanted to, but that was the same night when I think it was Milky, Faye, Zerv, and Shiv were all going home. So I did want to hang out with my homies and my crew for the very last night that they were going to be in Vegas. But yeah, he's happy, man. He's ripped. Shade, he's a tank, man. He's just got so much power. Man, he's got like Bucky levels of strength. He could probably like take you out in one punch, man. He's really fucking strong looking. Oh, here's Area 15 from the outside. So before you go into Area 15, this is what it looks like. It's pretty cool. Look at this shit, mate. Look at this. Heaps intense. Warm. Yeah, he's a dubstep womps. Oh, and here we're reaching the end of the journey, mate. There's me and Milky. Only once Milky and Zerv and Shiv and everyone was leaving was I actually like, oh fuck, I forgot to get selfies. So we only got selfies in this sort of shitty looking area, but yeah, there you go. There's me and Zerv. There's me and Shiv. Now, just imagine, look, we were going to Photoshop Faeruna, her VTube avatar on my shoulder, and we just forgot to. So just imagine Faerun is on my shoulder, and it's fine. Now here's me, ladies and gentlemen. Here's me after everyone else has gone home. The cat's away, the mice will play. Here's me just having a 30-ounce cocktail in the fucking pool, being a fucking gronk. Now, the reason my hair looks like that is because when I go in the pool, this is an old thing my friends and I used to do. You put your head in the water, fully wet, and then you come out and you go... You just flick it up like Ariel in The Little Mermaid, and it basically forms a Super Saiyan hairstyle. So, nipple boober, oh my god, you cum lords, alright? Fucking Jesus Christ, relax. And now chat. Now chat. Here's me, look at that face. Everyone's gone home. The cat's away, the mice will play. And me, I decided to go back to Player One for a third time for their Monday night Tekken tournaments. After my 30-ounce pool cocktail, and I decided to ruin some people's lives with Panda. Ladies and gentlemen, here is some previously unseen footage of me at the Tekken tournament. Me as Bob, and this guy to my right, Pigpen. That's what he called himself, playing as Eliza. This was a sweaty match, mate, because both Bob and Eliza have gimmicks, and I had to learn hers in order to survive mid-fight. So let's see. And that's it. Oh boy! Holy shit, man. First time I ever sweated in Vegas air conditioning. Oh, so dude, the bartender, oh my god, we don't have any videos of this, but I fought the bartender who was Asian, which is how you know he's good. And he had a really mean Ling Xiaoyu. And I was watching him fight other people, and I was like, oh fuck, I might lose against this guy. But luckily, he didn't know the Panda matchup at all. So I thought this guy was very good, but he didn't know what the fuck I was doing. When I'm rolling around and flipping around, he doesn't know if it's gonna be a mid or a low, and I just kept getting him. And eventually he was like, I've never seen anyone play Panda like that. So yeah, no, but it was really, really nice because him and the guys running the tournament, all the regulars there, said we have never seen a Panda main in real life before. Like, you guys are like the rarest people ever, so it's crazy to see this in person. It's crazy to see that you can do this in person without hacks and stuff. So here's my fight against... I fought this, what's his name, Vector? His name is actually like on the, I'll show you the picture later on. But this guy was good, man. I underestimated this dude, and I really had to work my ass off. His Lars could beat my Bob. Oh, fell for my little naughty tricks. Oh, he knew how to get out of that. Oh.
Yeah, oh shit!
Oh shit. This guy was mad. And you know what was nice? Was he actually said to me, are you Sebbywebz? I'm like, I am. He's like, my little brother recognized you the other night, but he was too scared to approach you. I was like, oh. So I told him, mate, you have a fucking photo with me, and I'll even make a bloody video with you and me in it. And just tell me his name. So I was like, oi, play FF14, you fucking dog. Just like, I was like, fucking man, if he didn't get to see me in person, I'll make a bloody video for him. I thought that was very cute. It's funny because I don't think, like, I don't know, man. Like, it's weird. FanFest was like, it was like being famous for like 3 days, basically, within like a very specific community. Outside of that, no one knows who the fuck I am. But it was actually insane, man. There was times where, God, when everyone was sitting down for the Primals, right, and the concert was about to begin, I get up to go to the toilet, all the way at the back. As I get up, and as I'm walking past all these people sitting down, 3 different people from different groups all got up to come say hi to me and ask me for a photo. and just say they love the streams and the voice acting. I was like, holy shit, man. Oh my God. Yeah, there was another time when, you know, the food line that sucked ass and went on forever? I went all the way to the back just to see how far it would go and how long I'd have to wait. As I'm going, this girl in the line is just like, oh my God, Sebby! Sebby, can I have a photo with you, please? I was like, of course you bloody can. Of course you bloody can. I was like, no, get out of my sight, you pleb. No, I was like, of course you bloody can. And she and her boyfriend came up and they just said, thank you so much for like, just the laughs, man. Like he was saying, her boyfriend was saying, thank you so much for just making us laugh all the time. And that just, it moved even an old stone encased boomer heart like myself. You know, it really meant so much. Way to scare your fans, Eris. Yeah. No, when someone said, are you Sebbywebz? I said, don't you ever fucking say my name again. Look, you. And I walked right up to them like, you. Don't you ever look at me. You're not fit to look at me. You disgust me. Give me your wallet. Give me your wallet. That's what I did. Here's one of the final matches. Oh, here's me with Lay. Look at me being a fucking drunken Gronk with Lay. Oh, I deserve that. Oh. I think this is the final round as well. This is the last fight. You've never seen this before. Oh, that was it. I do play like that because I can hit 2 buttons instead of just 1 at a time. Maybe this is the last one. No, this might be the last one. This is very sweaty. Whoa.
Come on.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I was sweating just watching that. Oh my God. There's me with the host of the tournament, Ziggy. Here are my winnings, ladies and gentlemen. Here are my winnings. Read 'em and weep. 30 US motherfucking dollars. Bam. And I spent it immediately on alcohol. And it was absolutely worth it. The bartender dressed like Cammy. The bartender dressed like Ermac. It was sick. And look at that. Look at that. Read it and weep, ladies and gentlemen. I should frame this picture and show it to my grandkids. Player 1 Vegas, the time that Sebbywebz walked in to a Tekken IRL tournament in Las Vegas and absolutely won the tournament. It was absolutely brilliant. There's me. Oh, that's a bad photo. Shit. Oh well. I look fat. Anyway, that's my post victory. And I also beat this guy in the background at Tekken after that as a friendly. All right, guys, we are coming to the end of the Vegas adventure. Are you guys enjoying it? You enjoying it so far? Because now this is the night that I walk down on the strip by myself. I figured, well, I'm by myself in Vegas. I'm all alone. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna walk up and down the entire strip just so I in person have seen literally everything. I've seen all the hotels and stuff. I went to Gordon Ramsay's Fish and Chips. I really wanted to go. So Gordon Ramsay's Fish and Chips, the sauce is really good. The chips are really good. The line, there's a big ass line, but you know what? It's worth it. It's not too expensive. The fish portions are very big and generous. Bit too much batter, in my opinion. It's still good. I would eat it right now if it was put in front of me. But the fish itself tastes really good. The problem is that if you went to the UK, I bet you Gordon Ramsay fish and chips would taste completely different. I bet you, like, you wanna know how much it was? About 20 to 25 US, maybe? It's a lot. And look, it's Gordon Ramsay. It's got the brand power behind it. You know, you want to say you ate at a Gordon Ramsay fish and chips. So here's sort of the area where I got the fish and chips. I just figured, fuck it, we'll do a 360. Place is pretty cool. I forget what it's called. Just playing Wu-Tang heaps loud. Oh, this. Holy shit, this place, guys. This is the Venetian, I think. This place is just grand. You can't... I didn't catch it, but there's all this water around it as well, with like boats and stuff, because it's Italian, so you know, you can have the little gondolas and stuff outside. This city is absolutely nuts, man. Vegas is science fiction. Like, we got nothing like this in Australia. Like, who the fuck thinks of putting this in the middle of a desert, man? The Americans are nuts. Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. Look at this, guys. This is me walking down the Mirage. Now, I didn't realize the Mirage does this, but as I was walking back on the other side of the road, I said, fuck this, I'm filming this, mate. Volcano! This is nuts, mate. Exactly, Lapras indeed. How many miles long is this trip?
This is Final Fantasy shit.
Look how fucking sweaty I am, man. I'm so sweaty.
This is Final Fantasy shit.
That is a horrible fucking photo, mate. But I'm saying this is some Final Fantasy shit. Look, I know. Who the fuck films this and puts himself in the camera at the same time, alright? I'm trying to be a content creator, alright? Relax. That's me being like, yep, pretty impressive. Did I see the water show? Did I see the water show, mate? Did I see the water show? There's the jump scare, guys. There's the jump scare when you least expected it. Oh, that's so dumb, man. I'll tell you what, the people around me were just like, you know what? The people around me didn't even bat an eye when I was doing this. I don't know, man. I think in Vegas, everyone's just seen everything. No one's impressed at all. Here's me, final drink in the airport bar in Vancouver before my 15-hour flight home. Let's see, on the plane home, I watched Megamind, which I've never seen, believe it or not. Not a bad movie. What else did I watch? Straight Outta Compton. I also watched that, never seen that either. I was like, yeah, why not? Why not? I'll watch that too. And I've just totally forgotten the last movie, so it probably wasn't very good. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I flew back, I landed in Australia, and Billy was so happy to see me again. Immediately comes into my room. This is the moment you've all been waiting for, guys. The Billy part of the stream. Hops onto my lap. You sad face. And then goes to sleep, little muffin. Look at my little fur muffin, little fur sausage, having a little sleep on my lap. He was very, very happy that I was back. And there's a really, really cute video of him right here. Look, he looks like a toy in this video. He actually looks like a toy. Little baby. He is so, I love this cat so much, man. Fake cat confirmed, yeah. And then look at this, chat. Chat, I was wondering where he was, and I looked at my bed, and he had tucked himself into my own bed. Look at this. Look at that. I don't even know how he did this. That's my pillow. Those are two pillows, and there's the blankie, and he just tucked himself in, mate. Oh, he's an adorable little fur sausage right there. So, puts himself in my own bed, mate. No. Oh, little fluff sausage. Oh, my little baby. Anyway, ever since I've gotten Billy, I've tried to be... I've become a better man ever since I've become a cat dad. And that was my Final Fantasy XIV Las Vegas Fanfest trip. What an adventure. It's good to be back, guys.